Mm-hmm.
Do you have something? I have nothing. Yep. Live. Do something now. Do you have something? In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Dios te salve, María. Llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. We would appear to be live.
Parece que estamos en vivo.
Last week we had trouble?
Ajá.
Yeah.
Que la semana pasada fue que tuvimos el problema que transmitimos el martes, pero no salió, entonces lo hicimos el miércoles de nuevo.
Yeah, and then we had trouble a couple weeks before that, I think.
Yeah.
So, I think things are going okay. So we wanted to say thanks to Richard for our care package. We received a care package. We should have thanked him last week, but we didn't know what we were doing last week. So, books and food was wonderful.
Y a nuestro parroquiano de Florida también le agradecemos todo. Nos mandó una cajita con regalos, con comida y con libros. Le damos las gracias.
Yeah. And we're getting everything ready. The cemetery is, I think, pretty well cleaned up. So people will start bringing Easter flowers, I think, for the graves of their loved ones. And we're trying to get all the properties where the churches are spruced up, so they don't look tired. It is beginning to look like spring.
Mm-hmm.
The daffodils are up, at least, and the hyacinths. The daffodils don't smell very much, but the hyacinth smell like Easter. And nothing. None of the trees are doing much of anything yet, but it's still cold.
Uh-huh. Entonces ya se empezó a oír como que se estaba adelantando bastante la limpieza del cementerio, y aquí alrededor de la casa también se está preparando todo de limpieza, de cortar el pasto y dejar todo limpio para prepararnos pues ya para la Semana Mayor, de la Semana Santa. Y ya algunas flores están saliendo y ya los árboles todavía están durmiendo un poquito más, entonces toca esperar un poco más por eso.
Yeah. Yep. The flowering cherry looks like it's going to have a lot of blossoms, but the prunus, we have a flowering plum between the church and the rectory, and it was eaten alive by gypsy moth caterpillars, and then I think we had, was it 2 years ago, we had a thaw and then a hard freeze, and I think it's still twitching from that. So I don't know what we're going to get there. It could be nothing. It could look pretty good, but.
El padre Lara está hablando de dos árboles que tenemos aquí alrededor de la casa. Uno que parece que va a tener buenas flores esta primavera, y el otro que ha sufrido bastante, primero con orugas y luego con los cambios de clima. Entonces vamos a ver qué pasa con ese árbol.
Yeah. In the meantime, we're trying to get ready for Holy Week, and we're already in Passiontide, the 2 weeks before Easter, and this week is, compared to next week, this week is fairly quiet.
Because before the storm.
The quiet before the storm, yeah. Yep. And Palm Sunday, the palms came today.
Ujú.
So the palms are here. Sometimes they come a long time before Palm Sunday, and we have to try to keep them cool. But they came today, and we're supposed to get rain, I think, for the rest of the week.
I haven't checked.
Yeah, so it should be good for the palms, and maybe for the plants too.
Ujú.
You like the rain,
I do.
so you'll be happy.
Ujú.
Yeah. And we have a penance service coming up on Palm Sunday afternoon. Of course, we have confessions as usual on Saturday, 2:30 to 3:30. Palm Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock until it's over. And then Monday at Sagrado Corazon from 5 until the confessions are over before Mass. So there'll be 3 days in a row because on Holy Saturday we try, there's so many other things happening, we try not to have the regularly scheduled confessions, but in an emergency we're here.
Entonces ya estamos realizando todo para Semana Santa. Las palmas llegaron hoy y parece que va a llover en los siguientes días, entonces la humedad en el aire va a ayudar para que todas las palmas se mantengan frescas para el domingo. Le recordamos que este sábado las confesiones son normal de 2:30 a 3:30. El domingo, después de las misas, que también son en horario normal, hay un servicio de penitencia a las 4 de la tarde. Y después, el lunes, de 5 a 6 de la tarde en Sagrado Corazón, también voy a estar escuchando confesiones. Entonces, estos 3 días seguidos es pues para reponer el sábado santo, que no tenemos horario de confesiones porque hay muchas cosas que hacer en esos días y no vamos a tener después el tiempo disponible. Entonces, en vez de ese sábado, del sábado santo tener confesiones, vamos a tener el sábado, el domingo y el lunes.
Yeah. And we should probably remind people who are checking us out this week that last week, even though we had a 12-second broadcast first, we did the next day try to recap everything from the day before. So there is a Tuesday night fireside chat for last week that a much smaller number went to look at it, but it's there. It's in the archive. So the way to get into the archive is to click on the logo for the parish, the C with the 3 churches drawn in the middle.
From our webpage? No, there are just C streaming, and there's the Facebook logo and YouTube logo.
Okay.
And you just click it in your YouTube, and you go to all the archive of YouTube, and you click it in Facebook, and you go to the Facebook of the parish.
Yeah, but it doesn't go to the archive first. It just goes to the last 4.
Oh, because that is the recent. You just go to all videos, and it's going to appear in order.
Yep. You have to go to all videos. So,
No, entonces, la semana pasada que no pudimos hacer el streaming por problemas técnicos, que nada más duró 12 segundos, el miércoles hicimos el Fireside Chat de los martes, el miércoles. Entonces, para que si tienen curiosidad o lo quieren ver, ahí está en Facebook y en YouTube. Si no saben cómo buscarlo, siempre aparece como Corpus Christi Catholic Church. Pero si entran a nuestra página web, hay los dibujitos de Facebook y de YouTube. Nada más le hacen clic ahí y los va a llevar a Facebook y a YouTube respectivamente. Y buscan todos los videos y ahí aparece todo lo que hemos hecho.
Yep. And I was going to mention it in this week's letter, but this week's letter ended up being about braiding palms and Easter baskets. But last week, when we were looking to see what happened, you discovered that we are internationally famous.
Oh, okay. Yeah. La vez pasada, cuando no pudimos transmitir, de todas maneras sí tratamos de arreglar todo. Estábamos viendo la información especial que Facebook da sobre los parroquianos y vimos que Hay gente que nos ve desde Colombia, desde Costa Rica, desde Emiratos Árabes. Teníamos un par de personas, no sabemos quién sean, pero hay de varios países de Argentina que nos están viendo también. Entonces, muchas gracias por estar ahí. So last week that we couldn't do the streaming because technical problems and we were just only 12 seconds. We spent some time trying to fix it, and we discovered that we are, as Father Larry was saying, international. So we have people from Colombia, from Costa Rica, from Argentina, and we have some people from Arab Emirates that we don't know who are there, but they are subscribed in our page in Facebook. So we are grateful for all of you.
Yeah. Africa,
Uh-huh.
Ghana.
Ghana.
And that was just Facebook.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because YouTube didn't have much information.
No, they didn't give us enough information. There's probably another way to mine that we could figure it out.
Yeah.
But when you add it all together, I think there were about 140 or so views of the Tuesday night chat between Facebook and YouTube. So that's pretty good. I hope you continue to watch, and I hope that what we say helps to build community. That's really what we want to do. And we know that although YouTube didn't give us much of an inclination, we do know that there are people who watch us on YouTube from New Jersey, from Florida, from Arizona, who have said that they watch us, and so that's kind of interesting.
Entonces también estuvimos revisando el número de vistas que tenemos y más o menos uniendo Facebook y YouTube tenemos como 140 personas que nos ven regularmente, pues dividido entre las dos plataformas, y es muy bueno, ya estamos agradecidos. Y también, a pesar de que YouTube no nos muestra tanta información, sabemos que hay gente de Florida, de Arizona y de otras partes del país también que nos están viendo porque nos lo han dejado saber. Entonces, gracias.
Your mom watches us from Colombia.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So she checks on how long your hair is. Like, that's what my mother would do for me. How long are my sideburns? Yep.
Yeah, chidos. Entonces nosotros sabemos que una de las vistas de Colombia viene de mi casa, de mis papás y mis hermanos, entonces también eso le cuento.
Yep, that's good. So, I think we're going to take a closer look to see exactly who's watching, and so maybe we can tailor. Because I think one of the things you found for Facebook was that there's nobody between the ages of 20 and 50. Something like that. I find that hard to believe, but it could be that they're just not using Facebook. They may be using YouTube, and YouTube didn't have that precise and analytical component. But so we're going to mine the analytical data a little better to see exactly what's going on.
Entonces, Facebook, por ejemplo, nos estaba diciendo que no tenemos gente entre 20 y 50 años, pero sabemos que no es así porque conocemos parroquianos que son en ese rango de edad que nos están viendo. Entonces vamos a intentar a ver si encontramos una información más precisa de todos los datos y ver qué les podemos brindar como resultado.
Yeah. We might even be able to go places and do things because our camera's portable. And even though the camera's in the churches for the masses, for live streaming masses, stations, and all that, that's not portable. They're permanently mounted. We do have this little camera on its tripod, and it connects to your phone, but we could also connect it to a tablet.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's something anybody wants to see, well, they can let us know through Facebook, huh? Because Facebook has comments.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So we can see what's being said
Mm-hmm.
besides hello.
Yeah.
A lot of it is hello.
Ajá.
Yeah.
Yeah. Entonces el padre está diciendo que una ventaja que tenemos con esta cámara es que podríamos ir a otros lugares porque es una cámara que se puede mover, a lo contrario de las que ya tenemos instaladas en las parroquias, que son de una calidad mucho mayor, pero son estáticas y están ahí. Entonces nos permite interactuar y vamos a intentar pues con el padre Larry pues ver los comentarios que nos dejan y todo eso para responder.
Yep. I have a lot of questions about my hip because I was limping for a while. And I should say that I have seen a doctor, or a real doctor, and it's the doctor's opinion that it's a combination of a little arthritis and a little bursitis, all the itises.
Uh-huh. Entonces, algunas personas estuvieron preocupados por el padre Larry, que tuvo unas complicaciones de cadera la semana pasada y no estaba caminando muy bien. Él fue al doctor, a un doctor de verdad, quiere especificar, y que es una combinación entre artritis y la inflamación del colchón que hay entre los huesos, que no sé cómo se llama en español. Entonces, puede ser uno de esos tipos de inflamación lo que le estaba molestando, pero gracias a Dios ya está mejor.
Yep. So it seems to be doing better, responding to extra strength Tylenol. And so if it's not broke, don't fix it. It seems to be doing very well, and it does not look like I'm looking at any surgery or anything like that. But we'll see.
Entonces parece que pues dijo, si no está roto, no lo arreglen. Entonces parece que no hay necesidad de ninguna cirugía ni nada. Lo único que está tomando ahorita es acetaminofén extra fuerte y está trabajando muy bien. Entonces, ahí vamos.
And you're healthy.
Yeah, I'm healthy. I'm strong.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Y yo estoy bien. No tengo ninguna complicación de salud ni nada.
No complications. I guess that the big thing that we're getting ready for is Holy Week.
Mm-hmm.
So Palm Sunday there will be religious education classes, but not
Easter.
Not Easter.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping that attendance will be up for Palm Sunday and Easter.
Mm-hmm.
I think for people who have been waiting to come back, this is the perfect opportunity. I was watching on YouTube the vote in the United States Senate today on a bill regarding COVID. And it was interesting to notice that there were some people wearing masks and some people not wearing masks in the Senate chamber.
Mm.
So, again, it's very much a matter of choice. And in our churches, we're not mandating masks, but I think we've heard from several medical people that it's not a bad idea to continue in large public spaces. So on trains and planes and buses and in places where there are a lot of people, which has not been the church lately, that wearing masks is still a good idea, depending on your health, your age, a lot of factors. But that's everybody's decision to make, at least at the moment.
Entonces ya aproximándonos a Semana Santa, sabemos que las iglesias normalmente viene un poco más de gente, entonces tomamos la ventaja para hablar pues, de toda la situación del COVID, y el padre Larry dice que estaba viendo una reunión del Senado y es curioso como algunos senadores estaban usando mascarilla y otros no. En las parroquias ya por orden médica y por del Estado y todo eso ya no lo estamos exigiendo, pero hemos escuchado de muchos médicos que sería bueno seguirlo usando en lugares públicos donde haya mucha gente, que el Padre Larry dice que no es la iglesia en estos momentos. Pero ahorita en Semana Santa, entonces nada más seamos cuidados. Todo depende de la edad, de nuestro estado de salud, de cómo nos comportemos.
Yep. Um, so, uh, Easter Sunday, we've gone through the schedule and the mass schedule and the confessions, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are as usual. Thursday, there is no morning mass on Holy Thursday. Thursday, the liturgy of the Lord's Supper is at 7, both at St. Joseph's in English and at Sagrado Corazon in Spanish. Friday, there's all kinds of things happening. But people may want to take particular note. We're hoping for good weather. Outdoor Stations of the Cross at 11 a.m. Good Friday on the Gilson Green. And I think that's rain or shine. We talked about that the other day. That's rain or shine because the actors, which will be the young people from our parish, will be under the roof of the stage, and the rest of us will be wrapped in plastic and carrying umbrellas. And then the liturgical service is at 3, English St. Joseph, Spanish Sagrado Corazon. And then the Easter Vigil is at 8, with the blessing of the fire.
And also the streaming, because we cannot stream at both from two sides to the same time, to both play to the two platforms. So everything in Spanish is going to be streamed in Facebook, and everything in English is going to be streamed to YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. Entonces el Padre Larry nos estaba recordando de las cosas que hay ahorita en Semana Santa, especialmente que el jueves en la mañana no hay misa, sino nada más el servicio de la Cena del Señor y lavatorio de los pies, que es a las 7 de la noche. Después de eso, el viernes, para que tomen nota, a las 11 de la mañana vamos a hacer las estaciones de la cruz en vivo. Esto va a ser aquí en la esquina al frente de San José. Y a las 3 de la tarde va a ser el servicio pues, del Viernes Santo. Y la vigilia pascual va a ser a las 8 de la noche. Como les decía, todo en inglés va a ser aquí en San José, todo en español ya en Sagrado Corazón, pero la información también está en el boletín.
Yeah. I don't understand how that works, but I believe. It's a little like my faith. I have no idea how we can stream to Facebook with one and to when what we've been doing is having one stream that goes to both. But now we're going to have one that goes to one and one that goes to the other. And I'm just...
Jamie said that it's possible, so I trust him.
Yes, absolutely. Same here. Same here. I don't know how that works, but I believe.
Que no sabemos muy bien, Jamie, el que nos ayuda con todo esto de las cámaras, cómo lo va a hacer, pero esperamos que sea así.
Yeah. Isn't that something, huh? Wow. I'm still in awe of all of this technology. And I think as it serves to make us more familiar with one another, what a wonderful thing, you know? Yeah.
Y el Padre Larry está diciendo que también todo esto de los streamings y todo esto también ha ayudado a acercarse a personas que no pueden venir o tienen situaciones, entonces ha formado comunidad también y ha sido una cosa muy maravillosa.
Yeah, we're very lucky to have people who understand how to make it work.
Y que somos muy suertudos en tener gente que nos ayuda con todas estas cosas y sabe cómo funcionan.
Yeah. I think that's all the news that's fit to print. I don't think we're forgetting anything. The palms. I make mention in the bulletin letter this week of the fact that some people just put palms like behind the crucifix in a room, but other people make things out of the palms.
Oh, I have seen that.
Yeah.
Someone made little crosses last year.
Yes.
And they put it on the doors.
Yeah, I think Mackie made those.
Oh, okay.
But also, when Father Gonzalo was here, now this is before you were born, when Father Gonzalo was here, he had a whole team of people who used to make roses and...
In Colombia, they do those things.
Oh, unbelievable. I still have one that was made, I don't know, 40 years ago.
Oh, wow.
That is just a work of art. It's a work of art. I have no idea how you would make that. And I know that there are websites that teach you how to make roses, the little pine cones,
those ones.
the spirals,
Yeah.
twists, crowns of thorns. Wow. I mean, just, and those little crosses. Fancy ones and simple ones. And I always have great admiration for people who are clever enough to do crafty things like that. So, the palms are coming. And because last year we made them available
Yes, on the doors.
well, they were in the churches, but it was a much simpler liturgy. And the year before that, they were just available outdoors because that was the year that Easter was completely online. Yeah.
Entonces, este año el padre se estaba refiriendo a todas las personas que hacen cosas muy bonitas con las palmas del trenzado, que hay cruces y hay otras muchas diversas formas de doblar la hoja de palma y hacerla en decoración. Y él estaba diciendo que todavía tiene una que le hicieron muy bonita hace como 40 años y todavía lo tiene en su habitación. Y que estamos muy admirados con la gente que hace todo eso. Y estamos también felices porque este año estamos volviendo un poquito más a la normalidad, cada año un poquito mejor. Que el año pasado estaban dentro de la iglesia de Las Palmas para que la gente viniera y las recogiera. Inclusive hubo una persona que hizo pequeñas cruces de palma y las dejó disponibles en las puertas para la gente. Y el año anterior a ese, como todo fue en línea, entonces las palmas estaban afuera para que la gente las recogiera. Entonces este año de tener una celebración más en comunidad es más bonito.
Yeah. What are we forgetting?
Nothing.
The Easter candles are here.
Los cirios pascuales ya están listos aquí. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Hail Mary,
full of grace,
the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros los pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. En el nombre del Padre,